The stroller is a wonderful addition to your Wolf loom. It makes it easy to move your loom from place to place. Jane Patrick, Schacht's creative director, will show you how to install your stroller. Jane is demonstrating on the baby wolf, but the process is the same for the mighty wolf. Note, if you have an early model baby wolf loom, you will need to drill holes for the stroller in the legs. A drilling guide is included with the printed instructions. It is also available on the Schacht website in our support section. It is best to install the stroller with the loom in the open position. Begin at the front leg, placing it on a block of wood to raise it about 2 inches. To install the front caster block, locate the machine screw that attaches the front leg to the treadle bar on the outside of the leg, about 1 inch from the bottom. Remove the screw from the leg and discard. The barrel nut that held the screw will most likely slip out of the underside of the treadle bar. Save it for reuse. Lay the caster block on the outside of the leg with the wheel facing the front and toward the floor. Line up the holes and insert the 3-inch machine screw through the caster block, the leg, and into the treadle bar. Use a flat screwdriver to hold the barrel nut in place. The line on the barrel nut is parallel to the bolt. Tighten the bolt into the barrel nut. Next, attach the top of the caster block to the loom. If working on the brake side, release the brake cord on the brake pedal for easier access to the inside of the leg. Working from the inside of the leg, slip a 2¼ inch carriage bolt through the top hole of the leg and into the top hole in the caster block. Tap the carriage bolt into the loom leg using a rubber mallet or a hammer and a piece of scrap wood. Place a washer and a lock nut on the carriage bolt and tighten the lock nut enough to draw the head of the carriage bolt into the wood of the leg. You'll repeat this process for the other front caster block. To install the rear caster block, remove the machine screw from the back leg and rear leg brace and discard. Reserve the barrel nut as before. You will install the caster block with a 3-inch machine screw through the center hole, not the bottom hole as you did in the front. Screw the bolt into the barrel nut. Attach the top of the rear caster block as you did in the front. Then repeat for the other leg. Now it is time to install the metal support bolts and bars. First, start at the front caster block and install the bolts. Working from the inside, insert a 1 3/4 hex bolt in the open hole. Secure the bolt with the washer and lock nut. Repeat for the other front caster block. Store the wing nut on the bolt until needed. To attach the metal support bar to the rear casters, work from the inside and insert a 1½ inch hex bolt through the open hole in the rear of the caster block. Place a washer on the bolt and then place the circular hole in the metal support bar over the bolt so that the bend of the bar points inward. Secure with a lock nut, tightening to allow the support bar to pivot. Repeat for the other side. To engage the stroller, you will need to fold the loom. To do this, loosen the side fold knobs 1 or 2 turns and lift up on them slightly. Hold on to the front and back beams and pull them upwards. Tighten the knobs and push the slide lock bars into the castle. Place the slot in the support bar over the front bolt and secure it with the wing nut. Repeat for the other side. Now your loom is ready to roll.